Sam, don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone tomorrow. Let your hands talk in the ring.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk. According to this latest post by FTTV Boxing, it states that Usyk's legacy, a champion who defines his own path. Oleksandr Usyk has earned the right to choose his own future after a stellar career that includes becoming the undisputed cruiserweight and heavyweight champion twice. He's proven time and time again that he is one of the greatest to ever lace up the gloves. From Olympic gold in 2012 to dominating the cruiserweight division and unifying the heavyweight belts, Usyk has achieved what few in boxing history have. His recent knockout of Danny Dubois in Wembley further solidified his status as a top-tier fighter. Now, as he contemplates his next move, it's clear Usyk has nothing left to prove, whether he faces Joseph Parker, the rising Moses Atoma, or steps away to enjoy his accomplishments. We should respect his decision. And I don't know who wrote this, but I do agree. I think it's bang on. I think it's 100% accurate. As long as he does one of the three, it's okay with me. And what I mean one of the three, if he faces Joseph Parker, that's one. Moses Atoma, that's two. Or walks away from the sport altogether, that's three. You know what I mean? I have no problem with any of those because Moses Atoma's hungry and dangerous as Hades. Joseph Parker, that's the person next in line. And just to retire because there's nothing else to prove, I think would make more sense. I think that's less pressuring than any of these other ones because at 38 years of age, regardless of what Usyk says, I think I've seen a better Usyk. I just think he looked a lot better based on the familiarity with the opponent that he was facing, Danny Dubois, because he's already beat Danny Dubois, so he knows what to expect from Danny Dubois. So I do think that fighting Moses is dangerous. Joseph Parker, I think, would make more sense because Joseph Parker is a bit closer to his age range. It's about 5 years different, but it's a lot better than 17 years. Okay. So I think the more dangerous fight would be Moses Atoma just based on age. But then again, who knows? We won't know. And we won't, we'll cross that bridge if we ever come to that bridge, right? And yeah, as long as he does these three, he's fine. Everything else is stellar, is spot on. You know, and if he does something else, I don't want to come off like a hater, so I won't be. Because that's what people will extract from this video. Oh, you're saying, well, it's only three things that he could do that's appropriate. Retire, fight Joseph Parker, or like everybody is now pushing in his face, Moses Atoma. Now, you could say Caballero. Caballero is an exception. Okay, so there are exceptions, people. You know, before we get to... I guarantee you it'd be people that didn't even get to this part of the video and have something to say about what I just already said without reading or watching the rest. Whatever. But no, I do think Oleksandr Usyk has nothing to prove. No, he don't. You know what I mean? The only thing, if we were being nitpicky, you know, just for shits and giggles, I think, you know, take out Deontay Wilder. Take Deontay Wilder out. Because everybody's looking for that opportunity, right? Everybody's looking for that opportunity. Everybody is looking for that payday. I know that. Everybody's looking for it, right? So there you go. I do think, though, if anything, you know, Usyk, if he retires, he's okay with me. You know, the perfect record, that doesn't really mean much, but it does mean that he's wise enough to walk away from the game, knowing that maybe, just maybe, he might not be where he needs to be like he once was fighting these younger guys. And the only problem about fighting these guys, once you found out that you're not where you was, it's already too late, right? Let's say Oleksandr Usyk goes in there. He takes the fight with Moses because Turkey Al-Sheikh arranges so much money to make the fight happen. And he takes the fight. Now, he takes it, and then he goes in there round one, ding, ding, right? And then come to find out, he's not where he once was. He's not as fast as he was. His legs are not the same. He's moving slower. Versus, on the other hand, Moses Atoma is doing everything the opposite. Everything's quick, everything's sharp, everything's fast, everything's crisp, right? Usyk's going to have a long night, right? So, and you won't know that until it happens. So those are the type of things that you gamble with when getting older, when Father Time starts ringing that dinner bell. That's what happens. And, and it would be sad because it's not like he knew that beforehand. So, hopefully you can find that out in training, but in training, you've already signed the fight anyway. But you guys tell me what you think about this latest article concerning Oleksandr Usyk, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.